Is it okay to check your partner's phone? I repeat, is it okay to check your partner's phone? And with partner, we're talking about boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, even situationship, you know. Life with ruzhoffs, my lovelies. Just another beautiful day to hang out with you, to chat with you, and to empower each other. As usual, I really love it when you join the conversation in the comment section, and we take it off from there. For all the new people here, don't forget to join this amazing family by subscribing, by liking, by commenting, and by sharing the videos. Please be part of our journey to 10,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. So, this is my take on this question, okay? I personally believe if your intuition, especially for the women, tells you to check your partner's phone, please do check it. I say it. If your intuition says check your partner's phone, do it, right? I'm gonna elaborate why. Most of the time, by the time you even get the thought of checking their phone, there's something amiss. You're already noticing something that is not right. And when we talk about, you know, the intuition to check, we're not just talking about cheating. There could be so many things that your partner is keeping away from you that you should be aware of. I mean, your partner could be gambling, your partner could be a drunkard, your partner could be in trouble, you know, things that you actually should know about as someone that is in a partnership with this kind of person, with a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or wife. Or he could be unfaithful, like we said, but that's not only always the only reason, right? Like I like to say, everyone has what is important to them, everyone has their boundaries, everyone has their limits, so it's you who decides what is important. Have I ever checked my partner's phone? All right, yes. Not really, but I thought of checking it, and I was tempted to checking it, or I tried to check it, not secretly, but in his presence, because you know when your partner is on the phone and when you come in the room, they hide it, or they try to change to another browser. You, like I said, you feel it. You always know when something is wrong. And I, in particular, I have laser sharp intuition. Like there's nothing you'll keep off from me for a long time. I always find out. You'll even come and tell me yourself in my dreams, you know. So I was 1,000,000% sure something was wrong, you know. The annoying bit is when actually there's something wrong and your partner tries to tell you you're crazy, it's all in your head. But that's a story for another life. I've been in such a situation, and at the end of it, I was 1,000,000% right. Yeah? But one thing you have to keep in mind is, if you check their phone, like I said, by the time you think of checking their phone, there's already something not right. There's something amiss. So are you ready for the repercussions, for what you're going to find there? Let's say if it's cheating, if they're, you know, gambling, if they're keeping like deep secrets from you, how are you going to go about it? If you find out, for example, it's cheating, what then, you know? But everyone has their breaking point. Personally, if I was married and I found that my partner was cheating, I would leave. There's no question about that. If we're dating, I don't know, the breaking point is different. Like I said, everyone has their breaking point. Is it something I can never forgive? No, I can never forgive infidelity. That would be a lie. I'm not cut out like that. I'm a very faithful person and expect the same from my partner. I'm not going to go deep into that. We'll do a video about that. But for me, for example, that would be a breaking point. If my partner was gambling or a drunkard, it would be a question of, is he willing to work about it, or do we just call it quits? Because in the long run, you can never save someone who is determined or set out to destroy themselves. So once you go to the phone, just be ready for the repercussions. What it's going to do to you psychologically. There's nothing that can break you like finding out your partner is unfaithful, or your partner is keeping very important information from you. You know, it can drive you, I don't like using the word crazy, but it can really psychologically affect you emotionally and in every sense, you know. So you have to be ready and prepared then you're gonna find something, and if you find it, what are you going to do? You know, are you going to divorce this person? Are you going to talk it out? And of course, their response also matters. Before you even get to response, are you going to tell them about it? Are you going to tell them I sneaked into your phone to check out ABC? You know, how are you going to go about it? So you really must have a plan. And most important of all, for me, I think it doesn't make sense checking someone's phone for the sake of checking. If you ask me, I've always wondered, or I believe, if I'm sharing one of the most intimate parts of me with someone, I mean, you're sharing your entire body with this person, you're sharing your soul and heart with this person, why should their phone be a no-go zone? And I'm not saying I should have access to my partner's phone and go through his messages and everything. I don't want that either. I want my privacy. You know, I'm an introvert. I don't want my partner going through my messages with my friends or my family. Absolutely not. But I feel there should be no reason why your partner should hide their phone when you get into a room, or put you know, like a CIA password or passcode, or you should never touch their phone. Then I feel that relationship is not a good relationship, and it won't last, because that means you'll always have trust issues. And as a partner, I feel you should never give your partner, your better half, a reason to doubt you, a reason to have to check your phone. Like I said, by the time you think about it, there's really something going on. And after the experience that I went through, I promised myself, if my partner ever makes me feel like I have to check their phone, then I would call it quits. So it's up to my partner to make sure that I never have to doubt them. Because again, there's a difference between being jealous, like sickly jealous, because that can also be an illness. There are people that are just outright jealous or make things up in their mind, but that is like the 1%. So don't let anyone talk you into believing you are nutters. You know, they do that a lot. Like your partner tells you it's just in your head, you're crazy and all that. Don't let someone drive you into that direction. They have to respect your doubts. They have to respect your feelings. Let them prove there's nothing to worry about. And in the first place, let them not put you in a situation or in a position where you have to doubt them. And that's why I said, if I ever had to check my partner's phone again, I would leave him. Absolutely. It's not worth it, you know, wasting your time or even energy and emotions trying to find out if someone really cares or not, if they're cheating on you or not. It should be clear. Like they say, when you know, you know, you know. So that is really, really my take on that. And when we could also cut it up to when you're dating, or if you're married, if it's boyfriend and girlfriend, maybe the boundaries are tighter. Maybe, shouldn't be, but maybe, depending on how serious your relationship is. But if you're married to someone, man or woman, I feel absolutely my partner should be free to at least hold my phone in his hands, or use it to call someone, or, you know, watch a movie on YouTube on my phone, you know, like, and I shouldn't start to shiver or think, oh my God, what is he going to find? You understand what I mean? If I had access to my partner, I wouldn't still say, okay, I'm going to be checking his phone like the daily newspaper. No, but I feel once you are married, especially, there should be no, that's my phone, absolutely, I should never see you near it, and that's my phone, absolutely. Then you don't even have to get married, you know, because already you're sharing way too much with each other. A phone shouldn't be that important. Midway through this, as I said, join the conversation. Let us know what you think about it. Have you ever had a situation where I think that's the worst thing, like you're trying to check your partner's phone and they catch you, you know, like you're trying to check it secretly and they get you in the action. How do you react to that? Or if you've checked their phone secretly and you found stuff, you know, how do you talk to them about it, that you found stuff in their phone, which wouldn't be the biggest problem because they're in the wrong, but how are you going to explain to them how you got this information in their phone? Okay. Again, like I said, that is just my opinion, that is my view, that is my little experience. Like I said, I won't go deep into that. I've been there myself, and I'm sure anyone would be in such a situation or would try that if they felt insecure, if they felt something was going on that their partner was not talking about. I think that's no brainer. But of course, on the other hand, what would be my advice to you? And I'm saying that as a result of my work as a social worker, because we get to see all these things. We've seen divorces result from that, because like I said, when you check their phone, there will definitely be something that you will not like. Yeah. So if you ask me what my advice would be, on a human note and a personal note, I would say, again, like I said at the beginning, check it. I'm not saying like, oh, his phone is there, let me see. Oh, he has got a message, let me see. No. If you've been going through a situation where you feel like there's something wrong, and you know that your gut feeling, your intuition tells you something is wrong, like I told you in my experience, you know, I had trusted this person. I even never thought that he would even ever look at anyone else, you know. And one time, my intuition, like I told you, I have an amazing intuition, which can be a blessing, but also a disservice. My intuition told me I have to check. There's something, you know. In retrospect, I wish I hadn't done that, because story for another time anyway. I wish I'd just called it quits and that's it, yeah? So if your intuition really tells you that, do it. On the other hand, if you are someone who is already sure, like to 50% you're believing there's something wrong, and you have a partner that is communicative, because for me, I'm a very communicative person, try to talk about it. But go with the possibility that your partner will probably lie to you, will not tell you the truth. Personally, I did it in my case, for example, but I could tell immediately that he's lying, and he thought he was being smart and all. But like I told you, I'm very good with people. I am very good at reading people, so I know there's something amiss. So I would say to be cordial, to be respectful, to be civil, talk about it first. You know, tell him, I have my doubts here and there, I have my worries because of ABC, because there's always pointers and reasons. Have this conversation sober, you know, cut out all the emotions, the lovey-dovey and butterflies. Look this person in the eye, watch their reactions, watch their mimics, watch them, you know, just look at them, be in the present. You will tell if they're lying or not. And if they're not telling you the truth, then there'll be two options. One option, to check their phone for your own sake, like to be sure, okay, if, let's say if your breaking point is cheating is a no-go, then maybe it will help you to know, I'm going to divorce this person, but I want to be 100% sure, you know, because you don't want to divorce someone and find out there wasn't anything. So after having this talk and you notice this person is not being honest with you, you could try it and check their phone for you to have your peace of mind, you know. But again, like I said, don't check their phone for the sake of checking. You must check with a plan. Either I'm going to divorce this person, I'm going to separate this person, to separate with this person, or we're going to find help, you know, like therapy, whatever, if it is something that really can be worked on. So you have to go in with those three things in mind. I'm either ending the relationship, separating, I'm divorcing, or we're working on this together. But the other partner must be willing to work on it, you know. So for me, I would say it's a 50-50, check it. On the other hand, don't check it, you know. And if you're someone who maybe have seen other signs where you're like, it's been going on for long, maybe even the relationship has not been, you know, that amazing, your partner has not been respecting you, I would say don't check it, just call it quits. You know, some people are just not worth it at times. You are sometimes better off without some people, and the longer you hang in there, the more difficult it becomes, you know, to get out of the mess. So really, at the end of the day, that's a personal decision, but I cannot sit here and say, do not check, do not, absolutely, that would be crazy. That would be a lie from me, because I've been there, and I think I'll do it again. But it really depends on what my doubts would be. If I thought maybe my partner was in trouble and he's not telling me, or he's scared to tell me, maybe then I'll check. But if I thought my partner was cheating or is being a real scumbag, I'll just drop the nutter. No compromises whatsoever. So yeah, that's my take on that. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I'll be waiting for you in the comments. We're going to chat and exchange knowledge. Again, as usual, it is a social empowerment channel, so I don't like having conversations coming only from my side. That wouldn't be a conversation, that would be a talk. So this is a conversation, and you can only help me turn it into a conversation by really getting into the in the comment section, telling us your experiences, telling us your view, what you think about that. And I would like to know if you're the no side or the yes side. Should one check or shouldn't one check? Thank you so much. As usual, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Until next time, love you.